And I just want to take a quick one to say thank you to guys for what you're saying about how you learn certain things, you get certain insights, and then you take that and you pass it on to the next person. I'm just seeing that what you say, you normally start work at 10, but you wake up early to listen to the show, then take that and you speak to the next person about things that you've learned or that you've understood. And that's it. We're all in a learning process, but that we can take it and move. If it's one person, Joe, it's even one person, that's a victory.
And we'll come back tomorrow.
Absolutely, and do it again.
If there's a reason to do it again.
Total lockdown is what is on the front page of The Standard. The Gen Z second anniversary. The spectacle that played out yesterday during the second anniversary of Gen Z's fatal protest of 2024 portrayed a government scared of its own people. Despite government officials led by Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen promising a normal working day on the eve of the commemoration, the nation woke up to the blockades on all roads leading to the capital city and major towns. The police, as has been the case, became a tool of suppression instead of providing security. They sealed roads, harassed and brutalized innocent Kenyans whose crime was to mark the day that Kenyans said enough was enough to a government that is tone deaf. This is covered on page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 of The Standard this morning. And there's the Gen Z anniversary in pictures of the different things that were happening around the country. There were empty streets. It was like it was a public holiday. And they said, yes, we're giving that's exactly what it was. And so we failed to reconcile between what was going to be a normal day because children went to school, banks were open, but then businesses had closed. Guess what? It is not banks and schools that run an economy.
Nope.
Businesses run an economy. None of them opened yesterday.
Correct.
People shut down this because we do not know what is going to happen. The do not know what is going to happen is usually as a result of violence that is meted. And then people say, well, okay. Or the criminal elements that would then be injected into a protest or a commemoration. So these are the headlines that we're looking at this morning. Uneasy calm, shut shops across counties as nation mourns protest victims. We covered it yesterday. From Nairobi to Nakuru to Mombasa to Narok to Nyeri to Kisumu.
Yep.
I mean, everybody said we're going to sit this one out. And so for me, the oxymoron was it's going to be a normal day. Then there should have been no roadblocks. There should have been no sealed roads. It's going to be a normal day. Then everybody goes around business as usual. But can you do the two things and operate in the same space? That essentially it was the government and security agencies that locked the country down. That is what happened yesterday.
Right.
There were people who were out to commemorate. We saw this happening. Police officers even took a nap in Kisumu. There's a picture there, fun one. As calm prevailed during the anniversary commemorations. You know, they took a nap in the grass. Everybody wants to do that on a Thursday afternoon, don't they? There's a picture there of Siaya Governor James Orengo is whisked away by his aides after police dispersed demonstrators in Nairobi. He was on a border yesterday. And those are the roadblocks. There were people who were coming in on buses, coming in from Mombasa Road, from Kibwezi and even further on, who were not allowed to get in. Murkomen's normal day meets Nairobi roadblocks. Split opposition as some leaders keep off streets during the protests. There was this commemoration was there were the expectation that everybody was going to come out and commemorate that day 2 years ago. If that didn't happen, then, expectations or hopes were dashed. There's some people notables that you didn't see.
Right.
There's a story here that's done by the Standard team. Leaders dancing on Gen Z graves with an eye on 2027 and beyond. Those who are saying, as a result of the broad-based government, now those other things that you people are talking about really don't matter. Get a copy of the Standard and look at the leaders that we're talking about.
Please do.
Wreaths, barriers mark protest anniversary, and we saw that Parliament was cordoned off. The house that fell now hides behind razor wire. And then on page 9, Ruto attacks on Standard stir more backlash. President William Ruto has drawn criticism from the political class, human rights groups and ordinary Kenyans after he continued his attacks on the Standard. Yesterday, the president took to social media at 8:31 a.m. a day after another post that without evidence claimed that the media house was engaged in blackmail. Okay. There might be something else today. We'll just wait and see. There's a group of people. There's not a group. There are two people. A pair is two.
Yes.
They're earning 6 million shillings to watch all 104 football matches. God, I don't understand. Why? When these things are happening, why don't they count Ndu and say, please, even me, I want? Besides watching every match, they're responsible for creating content for fans. They term experience enjoyable, but exhausting due to long hours and constant football. The World Cup is ramping up with 6 matches scheduled each day until the end of the group stage, which makes tuning in something a full-time job. That is literally the case for Kevin Akoto and Austin Franklin, who are getting paid $50,000 to watch each of all the 104 World Cup matches. The BBC caught up with the two football fans just over a week into their role as Fox One chief World Cup watchers to see what the experience has been like. You want to see what that story has to say, but they're earning the money. Whether they have other jobs or not, or whatever else they're doing, you have to get into that. Parliament summoned CS Wahome as housing projects stall nationwide. I should summon her. I'm sorry, but in this case, is it her? Is she the one who is handling the housing projects, these affordable housing? Is it the same one?
Yeah. But she's the head of the ministry.
Yeah, but she's not the one
when the building
the
collapsed in was it South Sea, Eastleigh? Yes, she came out to defend.
She did. No, she also came out and said that people will be, and we actually saw that last month people were charged.
Yes, so she's the same way we talk about the CS education when things are not going right in the education sector. Let her come and answer. We'll be listening.
Housing C project
but she defends it.
Okay, so
she's in charge of the implementation.
Court has been busy. The court came out and said, excuse me, Dr. Sador, sit over there.
Right.
Okio Matata, leta kesi, tunaenda trial. This thing that we're talking about making President William Ruto's administration has suffered a setback after the High Court declined to strike out a petition challenging the legality of Kenya's 7 trillion shilling budget, or rather public debt, clearing the way for a full hearing. So Okiya Mtata went to court and he petitioned and he said, AG, all of you, there's a problem here. Kenya's debt is not this amount. This money that was borrowed, iko wapi, number 1, imetoka wapi, number 2, now it's what is it for, number 3. So they've been back and forth. Do you have a case to answer? Do you have a case to answer? Court says yes. Dr. Sador, stand over here in the corner. We're going to trial. We're going to find out if this debt that we're talking about is actually ODS.
That's interesting to watch,
isn't it?
Yes, so we should know how much we owe.
Yes,
and to whom. Yes.
So looking into the opinion pages, of course, bouquets on razor wire in Parliament is a paean to youth remembrance. Get yourself a copy of The Standard. Get a copy of The Standard. If you can't get one in your hand, get a copy of Standard e-paper, standardmedia.co.ke. Sawa.